Hey guys, Tyler here. Today I'm trying out a demo for a game called 14 Minesweeper Variants. This is actually from the maker of Understand. And you guys know I love Minesweeper, so having some variety on it should be a lot of fun. Now this first level is just going to be basic Minesweeper just so people can get a refresh of the rules. Should be pretty quick for those who know it. So here's how the game works. You are meant to mark every single cell on the board that has a mine. Mark it with a flag usually, just to keep it safe. The numbers show how many mines are directly adjacent or diagonal to that square. Some numbers can be hidden and replaced by a question mark just to hide information. Hex cells did that quite well. And you have to reveal the cells that are not mines and then mark the cells that are mines. It's pretty simple, let's get into it. So right off the bat, I actually like how it will show adjacent cells when you hover over a cell. So this cell has one mine adjacent to it. So there has to be a mine here or here. And then this one has a mine in one of these four places. Well, since we know there's a mine in one of these two, there cannot be a mine in either of these. I now have a 3, which is only 3 adjacent cells left, and which also completes the 1. And now I can go over to this 3, actually in combination with this 4. This 4 says one of these 2 is a mine, and that would make the third mine next to the 3, so none of these 3 are mines. I have a 5 here with 6 cells next to it, and this 2 says one of these 2 are mines, which means all 4 of these are mines, and then the 5th one is one of these 2. Again, this 3 has 2 mines next to it, the third one is one of these 2 cells, so this is not a mine. This 1 is complete, and now I have a 1, which forces a mine to be here. I have a 2 that is complete. Question mark, great. A 3 that is complete, a mine that's up here, and the top left says there is 1 remaining mine, which means that it has to go in the only available square. So I've unlocked some new sets. Let's see how we can do a variation on the game. S probably means standard. I want to see what E is. The rule is that all mines are orthogonally or diagonally connected. So you just have to have a chain of the mines, and that allows you to make different logic, I suppose. Well, the 3-1 pattern at the bottom is common in Minesweeper. Basically, you have to consider this. With the 3, you can't have 2 of the mines be here and here because that would overwhelm the 1. So at most, 1 mine can be here. So then the other 2 would have to be here, and that means exactly 1 mine is in one of these 2 squares, which then means that neither of these are mines. Now, this has to be connected somehow. So either here or here is a mine, maybe both. Well, because every mine must be orthogonally or diagonally connected, how can this bottom right possibly be a mine? Well, then this square would also need to be a mine to make a big connection, but then this 1 would be overwhelmed, so this is not a mine. It's a 0, very convenient. This 1 is now complete, which means I can mark this. And now this chain must at least extend around. I have a 4 that's complete. This mine has to have an adjacent or diagonal mine, so it goes here. This 1 is complete. This 2 forces a mine to be here. Well, this 4 says that one of these 2 is a mine, and this 5 says 2 of these 3 are a mine. So first one is here, second one has to be here. Now, since they're all orthogonally or diagonally connected, this has to be a mine, then this is not a mine. And then the chain continues. And now they're all connected. This is not a mine. This is a 3, so this is a mine. This is not a mine. Oh, that's a cool variant. Now, is there more levels of this? There are more levels. What I actually wanted to do was go to the bigger variant of this. I wanted to do a larger board. Now, once again, I have a 1-3 pattern at the bottom left. You can verify that both of these are mines, and then one of these 2 is a mine. And then you can use the 1 in the top left to show that this is not a mine, and a 0 makes life very easy. A 4-1 pattern actually works very similar to this 3-1 pattern. This 4 says all 3 of these are mines, and one of these 2 is a mine. So then I have a 1. How, again, can this be a mine? Well, if this is a mine, then one of these 2 is a mine, and this 1 is overwhelmed, so it can't possibly be. I have a 2, which forces 2 mines here. I have a 3 and 1 next to each other. This 1 says one of these 2 is a mine, and this 3 says one of these 3 is a mine. Well, if one of these 2 is a mine, then this cannot be a mine. So this 3 is an interesting piece of logic. I'm pretty sure one of these 2 has to be a mine. Because think about the case where neither of these are a mine. Well, then this 3 would dictate a mine would be here, but then it would have no adjacent mines, and they have to be connected. So one of these 2 is a mine, which means that none of these 3 are mines, which means I can complete the 1 up top. And this 3 says one of these 2 is a mine. This 5 says 4 out of these 5 are mines, so all 3 of these are mines. This 5 is complete, and I can complete the 1 down below. There's only 2 remaining mines, and it looks like they actually have to be adjacent to the 3. So I can mark off the rest. I have a 1, which forces this not to be a mine. Now, if there was only 1 mine left, it would go here, but that's not the case, so it has to go here and here, which is awesome. I've unlocked 7 by 7. I'll keep doing bigger and bigger versions of this. I love this variant. So once again, I got a 3-1 pattern at the bottom. Both of these are mines. These 2 are not mines. This 3 is now interesting because this bottom left corner can't be a mine, because then one of these 2 would have to be a mine, and the 3 would be overwhelmed. Same goes with this cell. Same idea. And now one of these 2 is a mine, which means this is not a mine. This 4 has only 3 remaining cells, which must all be mines. This 2 is now complete. I have a 2 which says one of these 2 is a mine, and a 3 says one of these 4 is a mine, meaning these 2 are not mines. Oh, I think this 3 is actually pretty telling. Because you know one of these 2 has to be a mine due to the 2, so there has to be a mine chain like passing through this narrow pass. Meaning this has to be a mine, it's a choke point. And then the other 2 mines, one of them has to be here or here, and then one of them has to be here or here to make the chain, so that means this is not a mine. Well, I can go down to this 4. For this mine to continue its path, one of these 2 has to be a mine, and this 4 says one of these 3 is a mine, so this is not a mine, so I can complete the 1 at the bottom. This 2 is kind of telling. I'm pretty sure one of the mines has to be here or here, because if neither of the mines were here, then there would have to be a mine here. Oh, there could then be a mine here. Actually, I guess it's not that telling. Oh my god, how did I miss this? These mines down here need a path out, so I have to have a connection here. I can clear up some of these. There we go. I had missed the physical path. Well, this 3 says one of these 2 has to be a mine, so this 2's second mine is there. Neither of these are mines then. This 4 has 3 cells left. All of them are mines. This top path needs to come out, so there has to be a mine here. The 2 is complete now. A 5 requires 3 mines. There we go. 5 remaining. This 3 says a mine has to be here, so this is not a mine, this is not a mine. The 3 says a mine has to be here. 3 mines to go. One of these 2 is a mine, and then 2 of these 3 are mines, and that makes 3. So that means these 2 are not mines. This 3 is complete, and this 3 is complete, which means there's a mine here, and then a mine here and here. Okay. Whew. Unlocked 8 by 8. Here we go, 8 by 8 puzzle. This one doesn't look so easy, but I think I'm starting with this 1. This bottom left corner cannot be a mine, because for connectivity, one of these would have to be a mine, overwhelming the 1. One of these 2 is a mine, which means these 2 are not mines. 2 out of these 3 are mines, which means these 3 are not mines. And because one of these 2 is a mine, this is always a mine for connectivity purposes. So I'd have 1 mine here, 2, and 2 out of these 3 are mines. I guess it could be both here and here. Could this ever be a mine? None of these would be mines. These 2 would be mines. This would not be a mine. Well, I guess this is where I go from. The 4 is incomplete. So I suppose this can actually not be a mine. Maybe this will actually get me somewhere now. 3-1 combo, not quite. Actually, yes. The 3-1 next to each other means these 2 are mines, and these 2 are never mines. And one of these 3 in the middle is a mine. A little progress. A 2 forces 2 mines here. Pretty good. This flag must have connectivity. This 3 forces a mine here. This 4 is now complete. This 1 is complete. I have a 5 which forces 2 mines here. This 3 forces 2 mines here. This 4 needs to be completed. This 3 forces a mine here. This 4 is complete. It's a 6, which means all 3 of these are mines. I actually don't have much to work with now. Well, one of these 3 is a mine. I'm pretty sure this cannot be a mine. And let me explain why. If this was a mine, I mean, I would have to have a mine either here or here, which completes the 3, which means that none of these 3 can be a mine, which invalidates the 4. So this cannot be a mine. Asshole. I'm pretty sure then this has to be a mine for connectivity purposes then. This is the only choke point. So this 4 is completed. Well, one of these 4 is a mine, and it can't be this one. Because how would this connect to the rest? It just wouldn't. One out of these 4 is a mine, and it's definitely not this one. It's also definitely not this one. But it could be one of these. Which means that this is not a mine. This 4 completes. 1 completes. Okay. This 3 forces 2 mines here and here. This 4 is complete. This 4 is complete. This 2 is complete. This 5 forces 2 mines here. Okay, there's 3 mines remaining. and they all have to be next to the 4. So this is not a mine, this is not a mine. The 2 is complete, and the 3 remaining cells are mines. Let's go. Very cool. On to the next variant. How about I try the T? Triplet. Mines may not form rows of 3 orthogonally or diagonally. Okay, so you can't have a connect 3 of mines, basically. And it's got a little visual thing. Okay, so this is not good, this is not good, not good, not good. Cool. So this 3 at the edge means that I can't have all 3 of these be mines, because that's 3 in a row. So this must be a mine. And then same goes with this 3. If all 3 of these in a row, it'd be illegal, so this has to be a mine. Interesting. Now 2 out of these 3 are mines, which will satisfy the 2, which means all 5 of these are not mines. One of these 2 is a mine, and this 2 says 2 of these 3 are mine, so this is a mine. Oh, this 2 forces 2 mines to be here, so this is not a mine. And this 3 places a mine here to be complete. So 2 in a row actually means this is not a mine to block the 3 in a row. And this 3 just says both of these cannot be mines. I would have a 3 in a row, so this must be a mine. And then this cannot be a mine to block the 3 in a row. I have 4, which means there's 2 mines here. And there's only 1 mine remaining. So I guess it's got to satisfy both this 1, 2, and 3, which means it's here. And then all the rest are good. That's cool. You know what? Let's do a bigger version. Okay, it seems the thing at the bottom is still locked. So it seems that I've got to play through everything maybe at least once. I don't know. I've got a 2, which can mark 2 mines. Can't have a 3 in a row. This 2 is complete. Now this 4. Again, I can't have 3 in a row. So one of these 3 must be empty, which means both of these are mines. Well, there's only 3 numbers I have to work with. How hard could it be? 2 out of these 5 are mines. 2 out of these 3 are mines. Oh, here's something interesting. Actually, on the right side of this 4. Let's think about where these mines can be. And actually, let's think about the lines that result from the mines. I mean, let's say there's a mine here. Well, that means this can't be a mine because this would be a, connect 3. What if a mine were here? Well, then neither this nor this could be a mine because, again, of the lines. And then if this were a mine, then this could not be a mine because of, again, connect 3. And I think no matter how you dice it, neither this nor this are a mine because it will create some connect 3. Oh, that is really cool. This is super sweet. 3 out of these 4 are mines. Is there any illegal activity? I don't think so. Like if both of these were mines? I don't think both of these can be mines. Let me again bring back the paintbrush. If both of these were mines, this would not be a mine. And then I would have to have both of these be mines to satisfy the 4. And that would mean there'd be 4 mines around the 3, which is illegal. So what that just means is that the empty has to be either here or here, which means that both of these are always mines. So that gives me a little bit. Both mines, not mines. As 5 says that 3 out of 4 of these are mines. Well, I can't have it be all 3. That would be 3 in a row. So this has to be a mine, and now my 3 is complete. I have a 3 in a row, which must be blocked. In fact, it'd be a connect 4. That's like super illegal. The 3 says one of these 2 is a mine, and this 5 says 2 of these 3 are mine. So this is a mine. This cannot be a mine. No connect 3. This 4 says 2 out of these 3 are mines, and this 2 says 1 out of these 3 are mines, which means this cannot be a mine. One of these 2 has to be a mine, and then the other mine is right here. That completes this 3, and I guess that's all it completes. I wonder if I'm supposed to use the number of remaining mines here. So I know that there has to be 1 mine here. Actually, let's try a little different. There are 2 mines in here. There is 1 mine in here, 1 mine in here, and then one of these 2 is a mine, huh? Well, hold on. Can this ever be a mine? If this were a mine, one of these has to be a mine, and either one will create a connect 3, which is illegal. So this cannot be a mine, and that means this has to be a mine due to the 2. One of these 2 is a mine. This 2 is complete. This 4 forces a mine here. This 3 is complete. This 4 forces a mine here. There's 2 remaining mines. One of them is here. The second one's here. Can't be here for connect 3, and that is correct. Nice. I like this variant a lot. It's got some cool and interesting logic. 4 is pretty simple. Well, that marks some 3 in a rows. A few more 3 in a rows, and this 2 is complete. One of these 2 is a mine, one of these 3 is a mine, meaning this is not a mine. 4 out of these 6 are mines? Well, one of these 2 is a mine for sure, because otherwise I would have a 3 in a row. So 3 out of these 4 are mines, and it can't be a 3 in a row here, so this must be a mine. And that 3 can be completed. No 3 in a rows here. So according to this 4, one of these 2 is a mine, meaning this is a mine. This 5 says 2 out of these 3 are mines, and it can't be both of these 2 because that would make a 3 in a row, so this must be a mine. Block the 3 in a row. 3 out of these 4 are mines, and both of these cannot be mines. I would have a 3 in a row, so these 2 must be mines. One of these 2 is a mine, so 2 out of these 4 are mines. Oh, I have a 3 in a row right here. There we go. So I'm just actually trying to think of combinations for mines around the 3 that are perfectly legal. So let me actually maybe change colors. So I could have here, here, and here. And actually all the ones I'm thinking of right now share this in common. So is it possible for this not to be a mine? I think I would then either complete one of these 2 lines. I think I have to actually, yeah. It's forced, so this is always a mine. Perfect. And then this cannot be a mine. And so the mines are either basically one of these 2 is a mine and one of these 2 is a mine. Oh, I do have a different 3 in a row I can block here. Damn you, question marks. Well, because 2 of these 3 are mines, it can't be both of these 2. It would be a 3 in a row. So this has to be a mine, which means this is not a mine. One of these 2 is a mine, which means neither of these are mines. Well, this 3 says 2 out of these 3 are mines, and it can't be here and here. That would make a 3 in a row, so this must be a mine. And now I can mark off both of these to prevent 3 in a rows. This 3 forces a mine to be here, which means there cannot be a mine here. And then one of these 2 is a mine, meaning this is a mine to complete the 5. This 4 is complete. A 3 in a row must be blocked. This is now a mine to complete the 5. 2 mines remaining. One of these 2 is a mine, and actually it must be this one to complete the 5. This 4 is complete, and now this is a mine. Nice. And how about I take on the hardest difficulty? It would feel good to master this. Ooh, but already things are looking pretty sketch. I guess the only thing I can work with is this 4. I mean, there's 3 lines of triplets that could happen. I think there has to be exactly 2 mines in here. Because if there were just 1, there would have to be 3 in a row here, which cannot happen. And yeah, at most there could be 2 mines in here, so it has to be 2 in here, which means I can mark these 3 as non-mines. 4 out of 6 of these are mines. At most, 2 of these 3 are mines, and then I have another 2 out of 3. And actually, again, this can't be a 3 out of 3. That's a triplet. So it must be 2 and 2, which means neither of these are mines. I have a 3 out of 4 of these are mines. Can't be 3 in a row, so this must be a mine. Finally, my first mine. So one of these 2 is a mine. 2 out of these 3 are mines. 2 out of these 3 are mines. 2 out of these 3 are mines. Oh, 3 out of these 4 are mines. And it can't be a triplet, so this must be a mine. Oh, I've got basically a 2-1 pattern with this 3 and 2. This 3 can be counted as a 2. 2 out of these 3 are mines. And this 2 could be counted as a 1. 1 out of these 5 are mines, which means none of these 3 are mines. And this one is a mine. And now I've got some 3 in a rows I can block. And now these 2 are always mines thanks to the 4. Well, one of these 2 is a mine, meaning both of these are mines to satisfy the 4. This cannot be a mine to block a 3 in a row. This 3 forces a mine here, which completes some other stuff. The 2 is complete. 3 forces 2 mines here, which means this is not a mine. This 4 forces 3 mines here, which completes the 2. None of these are mines. 2 out of these 3 are mines. 1 out of these 3 are mines. So this is a mine. This is not a mine. This 2 forces a mine here, which completes this 2. I have a 3 in a row, which can be blocked. What other triplets can I think about? Well, if this were a mine, then none of these could be mines. Actually, that causes some issues. Because then again, both of these can't be mines. It would be a 3 in a row. And both of these can't be mines either. Again, it would be a 3 in a row. And maybe I should just be thinking about this in general, because this has come up multiple times. But I'll tell you what, that does prove that this cannot be a mine. Because with this setup, the 3 on top would be unsatisfied. So I'll take what I can get, really. You know, if that means working out a couple steps ahead, that's the name of the game at times. This 4 means that 2 out of these are mines, and one of these two is a mine, so one out of these three is a mine. And actually, I could go back to marking. One of these is a mine. One of these is a mine. One of these is a mine, which means this is a mine, always. And that it also means this is not a mine, just working with the three at the top. So I can mark this mine, not mine. I feel pretty good about myself. That means this is not a mine to prevent the 3 in a row, which means this is a mine to complete this other line I drew. Now I can remove these. If this were a mine, this would not be a mine, then this would be a mine, which would be a 3 in a row, which is bad. So this is not a mine, this is a mine, this is not a mine. This 4 forces a mine here, and I can complete the 3. The 2 forces a mine here. This 4 forces a mine here, this 3 is complete. There are 5 mines remaining. Well, I guess I do have some random corners, which are most likely going to be mines. One of these 2 is a mine, and one of these 3 is a mine. This 3 says one of these 2 is a mine, so this is not a mine. 3 out of these 4 are mines, huh? I think once again, I've got to keep an eye out for 3 in a rows. Because there's 1 mine here, 1 mine here, and then 3 out of the remaining 5 are mines. Well, I guess I could probably figure out the identity of the bottom ones. Because the bottom ones are either both mines or both not mines. Because I will have to eliminate it due to the amount remaining. Which means that if these were both not mines, I would need to have 3 mines here, which wouldn't just be a 3 in a row, it would be a 4 in a row. So these are absolutely mines. Which means that the situation is a lot more manageable. 1 mine, 1 mine, 1 mine. Or actually something way more manageable. All 3 of the mines have to be touching the 3. So none of these are mines. And that makes my life much easier. So mine, mine, not mine, mine. Let's go. And that seems like a good place to call it. This demo is actually fairly big. I could easily do the right side and have a full another video on it. I'm excited to see what other variants there are in this demo. And I'll be looking forward to when the game comes out. You know I love Minesweeper, so thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.